then when it became the Super 12, you were still very much in high school, right? So what, like grade 10?
Yeah, probably grade 10, grade 9.
Okay, so another reason why I really wanted you to be the guy on the Bulls here, because you were actually like the Bulls blueprint. Went to school at Uffy's. Then you went to University of Pretoria and obviously decorated in both times from there. What was your first inclusion or activity within the Bulls structure itself?
So just when I finished school in 2001, I got invited to train with the Bulls, the Super Rugby side at that stage. And Heineke Meyer was a coach. He was van Westhuizen, was still involved. And my first training session, myself and Derek Hougaard was there. It wasn't trials, but it was something sort of. And
All of 18 years old, huh?
just out of school. It was that December, January holidays. So there was no matric holidays for me. It was
All your
straight
mates
into
are getting
training.
hammered, first taste of freedom, and here you
Yeah,
are.
but I had the other excitement of training with the guys like US on the West days and the Bulls side at that stage wasn't as good. Well, there were lots of names, but they struggled. They actually in 2002, I think they lost 11 out of 12 games. But anyway, so that December, January, I started training with the Bulls. Rudy Pre was there as well, and obviously not knowing what I'm in for. And US was basically running the show, being an 18-year-old. So obviously I got stuck into it straight away, doing my level best to impress Heineke, US, all those guys. And I was probably into training for about 10 minutes. And then US called me over. He said to me, so not as nice as I'm saying now, but what are you doing? I said, what do you mean what I'm doing? I'm training. He's like, firstly, never talk back. Second thing, get off the field. So I'm like, geez. I didn't know US was running the show, and I looked over at Heineke, and Heineke just said to me, well, he's your captain, so get off the field. Anyway, 2-3 months later, I started playing for Tikkies. Dick Mill was a coach at the time, so I played Tix 1, and they had the Vodacom side set up. There's like a training match against Tix 1 at that stage, and I was center, playing against the likes of Joost. He didn't actually play, but he was there. Frikkie Walsh, Dries Scholes, JP Nell, Rudy Pre, all those guys. And I had a blind of a game. I think I scored the first three tries in the game. Obviously the senior guys weren't too happy about that. And literally 20 minutes after the game, Heineke phoned me and said, listen, you want to come join us in the Vodacom? He wants me to play there. And I'm like, yes, okay. So it was quite a rapid start into my career, playing with all the guys I basically looked up to. But it was a special time, and it's almost like it happened yesterday. You can't forget it. And at that stage, I was playing a bit for the Bulls Vodacom side and for Tikkies at that stage, because Dick was also a massive part of my growth into becoming a senior player and everything. He gave me a lot of advice, someone I looked up to. And as like you said, playing for those guys, with those guys, being an 18-year-old, suddenly I got Dick Meir coaching me, who was also a Springbok center. And I'm actually I was a youngster from Welkom, actually. So although I was at Uffy's, I was only there for 2 years. And suddenly in the big leagues with all these big names, 2 years ago I watched Super Rugby. Now I'm starting to play in it. So it was special times, and I must say it happened quite quickly at that stage.
To watch this full episode, click here. To watch previous episodes of the On The Bounce Show, click here. Or catch us every Thursday on the Real Network from 4 p.m. SA time.